Welcome. Let me ask you something frustrating. You can understand English when someone speaks slowly, right? You can follow English learning videos. You can understand teachers who speak clearly. But when you watch a real movie, when you listen to a real conversation, when native speakers talk at normal speed, everything becomes noise. You can't catch the words. You can't follow the meaning. Your brain can't keep up. And you think, why do they speak so fast? How will I ever understand? Today, I'm going to tell you why you struggle with fast English. And more importantly, I'm going to show you how to break through the speed barrier forever. This is not just a video. This is your breakthrough. This is the moment you stop being limited to slow English. So don't just watch. Feel this video. Because by the end, you will understand how to train your brain to process English at native speed. Before we begin, let me say this. This video is powerful for your English too. Because when you can understand fast English, you can understand everything. So get ready. Let's begin. The problem. You're training at the wrong speed. Let me tell you about a young man named Arjun. Arjun practiced English listening every day. He watched English learning videos. He listened to podcasts for learners. Everything was perfect, clear, slow, easy to understand. After 2 years, he felt confident. He thought, I can understand English now. But then he tried watching a real American TV show, and he understood maybe 20%. The actors spoke too fast. They mumbled. They blended words together. He couldn't separate the words. Everything sounded like one continuous stream of sound. He felt devastated. He thought 2 years of practice and I still can't understand real English? The problem was simple. Arjun had been training at slow speed, but real English happens at fast speed. He trained his brain to process 100 words per minute, but native speakers speak at 150 to 180 words per minute. His brain was too slow. It couldn't keep up. And no matter how much he practiced at slow speed, he would never be able to understand fast speed. Because slow speed and fast speed are different skills. The truth, native speakers don't speak slow English quickly. Here's what most people don't understand. Native speakers don't just speak fast, they speak differently. When they speak fast, they don't say every word clearly. They blend words together. They drop sounds. They use shortcuts. I am going to becomes I'm gonna. Do you want to becomes do you wanna? Or even wanna. I don't know becomes I don't know. What are you becomes whatcha or watcha. They connect words so smoothly that you can't tell where one word ends and another begins. Did you eat yet? Sounds like Jeet yet. I'll meet you sounds like I'll meetcha. This is called connected speech, and it's completely different from the slow, clear English you've been practicing. When you train with slow English, every word is separate, clear, distinct. Am, going, to, day, store. But in fast English, it becomes I'm gonna go to the store and sounds like I'm gonna go to store. Your brain was trained to recognize separated words, but native speakers produce connected words, and that's why you can't understand them. Why slow English practice doesn't prepare you for real English. Let me explain why practicing with slow English is a trap. When you listen to slow English, your brain has time to process each word individually. You hear I and recognize it. You hear am and recognize it. You hear going and recognize it. Your brain works in steps, slow steps, but when native speakers talk fast, you don't have time for steps. The words come in a continuous stream, and your brain needs to process them instantly. If your brain is trained for slow processing, it can't handle fast processing. It's like training for a marathon by walking. When race day comes and everyone is running, you can't keep up. You need to train at the speed you want to perform. If you want to understand native speakers, you need to train with native speed, not slow speed, not learner speed. Native speed. From the beginning, the solution. Train your brain with real speed from day one at Pro English Zone. We don't baby you with slow English. We train you with real English at real speed from day one. Yes, it's hard at first. Yes, you won't understand everything. But that's the point. You're training your brain to process information at native speed. Here's how we do it in the 6-month Fluency Challenge. Phase 1. Listening therapy at native speed for the first 2 months. You listen to real English content at native speed, not slowed down, not simplified. Real speed. You won't understand everything. Maybe only 30% at first. But your brain is learning to process fast speech. It's adapting. It's building new neural pathways. And slowly, week by week, your understanding improves. 30% becomes 40%, then 50%, then 60%. Not because the speaker slowed down, but because your brain sped up. Phase 2. Shadowing at native speed in months 3 and 4, you shadow native speakers at full speed. This is extremely challenging. Your mouth can't keep up at first, but you keep trying. Every day. And slowly, your mouth learns to move faster. Your brain learns to process faster. You're training your speed, your reaction time, your processing power. Phase 3. Full immersion at native speed in the final 2 months. You immerse yourself completely in native speed content. Movies, podcasts, conversations, everything at full speed. By this point, your brain has adapted. It can process fast English automatically. You understand 70%, 80%, sometimes 90% of what you hear. Not because you practiced with slow English, but because you trained with fast English. Every morning. By the end of 6 months, the speed barrier is gone. Native speakers don't sound fast anymore. They sound normal. Because your brain now processes English at native speed. The 6-month Fluency Challenge. Break the speed barrier now. You're probably thinking, but won't I get frustrated if I can't understand fast English? Yes, you will, at first. But frustration is part of growth. Frustration means your brain is being challenged, and that's exactly what you need. You need to push your brain beyond its comfort zone, beyond its current processing speed. That's the only way to improve, and that's exactly what the 6-month Fluency Challenge does. For 6 months, we expose you to native speed English every single day. We give you the right materials, content that's engaging enough to keep you motivated even when it's hard. We guide you through the frustration. We show you that understanding will come, and by the end, you're not struggling anymore. You're understanding. Because your brain has been trained properly, at the right speed. This is not just a course. This is brain training at the highest level. But here's what you need to know. The challenge is coming soon, and spots will be limited. So if you're tired of only understanding slow English, if you're ready to understand real English at real speed, you need to act now. Subscribe to this channel. Turn on notifications. Because when the challenge launches, I will announce it here first. Stop training at slow speed. Start training at real speed. Hit subscribe now. Let me ask you something. Can you understand slow English but struggle with native speed? What's the biggest challenge you face with fast English? Write your answer in the comments. Your experience will help others realize they're not alone. Thank you for watching this video. I'm proud of you. I'm proud that you're ready to break through the speed barrier. Remember this, your brain is incredibly adaptable. It can learn to process information at any speed, but only if you train it at that speed. You can't train at 50 kilometers per hour and expect to perform at 100 kilometers per hour. You need to train at the speed you want to achieve. Yes, it's hard. Yes, it's frustrating. Yes, you'll struggle at first, but that struggle is growth. That frustration is progress. Every day you expose yourself to native speed English, your brain gets a little faster. Every day you push through the difficulty, you get a little stronger. And one day you'll realize the speed that once destroyed you now feels normal. Because you trained properly. You trained at real speed. Subscribe now. Join Pro English Zone and get ready for the 6-month Fluency Challenge. Your fast processing native speed brain is waiting to be unleashed. Stay strong, stay focused, stay natural. And I'll see you in the next video.